Justine knew where she wanted to be, close to the front gate on the inner side of the perimeter wall. That was where the gate's electric motor was, bolted to its own small concrete foundation and shielded from view by the gray steel housing that protected it from weather and dust. Justine stepped to the other side of the motor, sat down with her back against the outer wall, and looked at her phone. There was no message from Ben Spengler, which she assured herself meant that the Pinskys still hadn't left Mystique and Spengler was watching over them. She put the phone away and checked her gear. She had 3 pairs of handcuffs on her utility belt, along with her Glock 17 and 2 10-round magazines loaded with 9mm rounds. When she'd left the car, she had also brought the tactical flashlight with its brutal, eye-searing glare. She'd had no use for any of this equipment or place to carry it earlier tonight while she had been watching over Marcia Min at the comedy pit. The thought made her remember Marcia joking about the black Spengler-Nash outfit she and the others sometimes wore. She wished she were wearing hers now, instead of street clothes. She would have been more comfortable and harder to see in the dark. Justine hated this part of the job. The waiting when she knew the threat was real, and she was putting the body she lived in, the creature that she was, at risk. She also loved this part, when she was crouching in a well-chosen spot, knowing things the adversaries didn't suspect yet, and sure that the most crucial thing they didn't suspect was Justine Poole. She could feel her heart gradually increasing its beat, like an engine warming up. She knew she must not stand up or try to look out through the gate. She needed to see her opponents well before a confrontation happened, but she also had to be alert to the possibility of an advanced scout sent ahead to detect the presence of professional security. Just today, Ben had sent her security footage to help her learn how the latest group of follow-home robberies were being choreographed. They hadn't had time yet to talk seriously about how to go about stopping one. She knew that Spengler's method tonight would begin by following the robber's Mercedes and taking good, clear pictures of it that showed the license plates. When the Mercedes reached the gate, closed or open, he would pull in behind it so he could block the robber's escape and do whatever would get their attention away from the victims while the police caught up. Why hadn't he called her by now? And here came the Pinskys. She watched the glow from their headlights moving along the canopies of the trees, but she heard only the whisper of the tires on the pavement as their electric vehicle approached. The car began its turn toward the gate, and a slight brightening appeared in the driveway that allowed Justine to see the paving stones.